Hardee's restaurant operators in the Midwest and Southeast often use the labor force in California as an example of what they would like their labor force to be. They're very hardworking, dedicated, creative people that really appreciate the fact they have a job, whereas in other parts of the country you often get people that are saying, I can't believe I have to work this job. With the immigrant population, you always have the thank God I have this job kind of attitude. So you end up with a real different feeling. Now that's a gross generalization. There are many people of all races and all nationalities who appreciate the fact that they have jobs. So I'm generalizing, and maybe that's a bad thing to do, but I think it's probably accurate.
Let's imagine, and admittedly, given the way the economy is going, it could take a little leap. Imagine that we're 3 or 4 years down the road, and we're dealing with a country with 5.5% unemployment or 6% unemployment instead of 8% unemployment. What kind of problems do you anticipate without any legislation passing from Congress that you would have in getting a workforce, the kind of workforce you want?
Well, it would be certainly more difficult if we go back to those days where we're getting 120, 130% turnover. Your ability to hire the level of employee that you want when you're in a business where you require low-skilled workers, where it's really entry-level positions, where it's how people get into the workforce and kind of obtain the entrepreneurial skills they need to go forward. As other businesses are attracting those employees, obviously we'd have a more difficult time. If, however, we were able to hire people who are currently here illegally, if there were a way to change their status so that they are here legally, that would be a big benefit, I think, to us and to everybody else that has to hire workers in that category. I think it would be a real boost to the economy.